Thank you to our sponsor, the Home Depot.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is here. Games every single day, and the best seat to keep up with all the action is right in your own backyard.
Big screen outside, grill going, neighbors and friends coming over to watch. Now that's how you host.
As an official supporter of the FIFA World Cup 2026, the Home Depot's got what you need to get the backyard match day ready.
That's right. Whether it's a projector screen setup, string lights, little patio furniture, the Home Depot will help you make your yard the go-to spot.
And with fast, free delivery on over 2 million items, you can focus on setting up the ultimate backyard fan zone instead of making trips to the store.
So, as we welcome the world to our backyard, get your home watch party ready with an assist from the Home Depot.
To learn more, visit homedepot.com/FIFA World Cup 26. Jason, why don't you tell the people what the fuck you were doing?
I actually wasn't screaming. I was laughing as loud as I could in his face.
That's a laugh?
I was going like this. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
That's fucking terrifying.
I don't know what happened. I kind of blacked out.
Attaboy. Welcome back to New Heights.
Hey!
Presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio.
Yeah.
And welcome to New Heights. Subscribe on YouTube wherever you get your podcasts and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S, or join the official fan club at newheightsshow.com. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up.
Yeah, we got another great episode. No surprises here. We try and bring it every week for the 92%ers and whoever else is tuning in, maybe the first-time listeners.
All right.
You're in store for a doozy.
A doozy.
That's right. We're going to talk about Travis taking football abroad and tackling the NFL in Germany, the Eagles hanging on against the Cowboys, and take a look at the biggest storylines coming out of Week 9 in the NFL.
Week 9.
But first, as always, we got to get to a little bit of that. New news!
New news!
Hey, new news! We got a little family reunion game coming up, Trav.
That's right. And with that, we got another merch drop.
Hey-yo!
First huge item of new news, we have some new merch dropping over there at homage.com/New Heights. If you want to get some family reunion game, that's right. This Chiefs-Eagles game, it's not the Kelce Bowl. It is the family reunion game. That's right. It's coming up around the holidays. That is Thanksgiving.
So rebranded.
Yeah, we just rebranded this thing. So make sure you check out not only the game in Week 11, but check it out at homage.com/New Heights to get some new gear, man. Get some of that merch. You know what I'm saying?
Who doesn't love a good family reunion? It's always fun for like the first 30 seconds, and then you're ready to just get the hell out of there. 92%er time. It's going to be a big old family event down there in Kansas City in a couple weeks.
All right. Now.
And speaking of the family reunion merch, we got a family reunion event happening that same week. And since the game is in Kansas City, this event is going to be held in Philly. For all of you Philly 92%ers that won't be able to go to the game, we're going to have a special treat for you in Philadelphia. Make sure to follow us on social for more details and what that is and how you can attend.
How about that?
Rumors are we might have cute-ass intern Brandon or Jets Jake in attendance. Still working on the details with their agents. And, yeah, be a lot of fun prizes, New Heights merch. I think we're going to make it a good event. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what the 92%ers in Philly do on a fun special event like this, especially with Jets Jake in attendance. And cute ass Brandon. Your cute ass Brandon. Every time. And moving on to some next new news, some Dippin' Dots.
Yeah.
Jason, tell us about the newest addition in the Eagles O-line room.
Dude, pretty cool. Dippin' Dots reached out after we mentioned them in the Cedar Point episode when we were talking about them.
That's what I was going to get you for your birthday too, man.
Oh,
they
they beat you to it.
They beat me to it.
Yeah, they offered to get me a freezer, and I was like, dude, I don't have any place to put a freezer, but I know some guys that like some ice cream, and a good place that freezer could go, and that's in the Eagles O-line room.
All right now.
So, thank you to Dippin' Dots for being the first official sponsor of the Philadelphia Eagles offensive line in particular. And I think that makes them an official sponsor of the Tush Push.
Ooh.
Way to go, guys. We had some celebratory Dippin' Dots immediately following the game on Monday. It's dangerous to have Dippin' Dots at your disposal anytime you want it.
Not if you're trying to keep weight.
Well, for me, it's good because the Eagles can't be happier with me putting pounds on. But with some of the other guys who are trying to keep that poundage down, they gotta. They can't succumb to temptation in that Dippin' Dots offensive line room. So they'll have to.
I love how Jordan came on here and just told us that all our candy sucks.
Listen, the Australian candy was good, but let's not. The American candy's pretty damn good too. I think. I feel firmly confident in a side-by-side taste test. We'd be fine.
I've never seen Dippin' Dots over there. You guys haven't figured out Dippin' Dots yet, Jordan.
Yeah.
You figure out Dippin' Dots. Fucking come holler at us.
They didn't have a Reese's. I didn't see any Reese's over there. I didn't, the nerd cluster, as you could tell, was a game changer in his mouth. He had no idea.
I had some German candy. That was pretty good.
Ooh.
It was a toffee, like white chocolate mix with like an almond in it.
Okay.
That thing, I don't know. I couldn't pronounce the name, but that thing was fucking good.
I can't wait to ask you more German questions. I'm so curious to see how this trip went. So when we get to the game.
Dude, it was so much fun. I got a nice fucking.
Should we wait till the game to talk about it?
Frankfurt Galaxy fucking jersey. This is sweet.
Where did you get that at?
One of the equipment managers, actually. I think he had it in on the NFL Europe, or at least he knew where to search for the jersey.
Yeah, he had a guy.
He knew a guy. Had to know a guy. There's no way the 87 jersey was just online.
That's the way equipment managers run too. I feel like equipment managers, there's like a secret society of equipment managers.
Are you kidding me? 1,000%.
And they all know each other, like in between sports, like they all it's like a brotherhood.
Fuck. Should we ponder on more free stuff? Like what other free stuff would you want? We got dude, good free stuff.
I've been very happy with the Dippin' Dots.
Gosh, what do we want?
What would you ask for? If you could ask for anything, Trav.
Dude, I've always wanted to go to space. I'm going to fucking SpaceX. Let's fucking go,
put a rocket in your meeting room?
Fucking go. Oh, no. Oh, so it's just to come to, all right.
No.
To get to the facility.
Well, let's run with this. So you want to go to space?
I would love to go to space.
You really want to go to space?
Dude, I want to feel what it's like up there, man. I want to feel.
Weightlessness?
Anti-gravity.
I don't think it's anti-gravity. I think it's just no gravity.
Yeah, there you go. No gravity. All right. Well, no gravity and staring at. I want to see it with my own eyes.
So you can tell everybody if it's round or flat.
That's just I just want to see it.
You just want to see it?
What it looks like. Yeah,
dude. I'm not gonna lie. I have zero interest in going to space.
What about the moon? If you could land on the moon, stay on the moon for a weekend.
I mean, dude, if it starts being like a Southwest flight, I'll hop on it. But until then, I'm not going to be one of these guinea pigs going up there.
You think it's like an imploding fucking submarine or something? You're dead. Like there's a big chance.
I am not in any hurry to be the first one on that flight. I will. I don't until they got that thing ironed out with really good success rates. It ain't that important to me.
Jason, this isn't like the slingshot at fucking Cedar Point, all right? This is a well-tested machine.
If I'm not getting on the slingshot, I'm damn sure not going into space. And I ain't going into any submarine. I'm perfectly happy with my feet on the ground, brother.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The submarine, I'm out on that shit. I mean...
So you'll go to space, but not in a submarine.
Dude, the submarine? Something about... No, I'm out.
What about deep sea diving? Would you do that?
No.
There's too many things that can eat you, man.
Snorkeling is about as far as I go when it comes to shit
snorkeling.
like that. I gotta be around a group. It can't just be me and somebody else. It's got to be me and 10 others, and I can swim faster than the other people.
Yeah,
you know.
I left Kylie out to dry one time in Hawaii. She was not happy about it. She was not happy about that. I'm deathly afraid of sharks. There's nothing that makes me afraid more than sharks. So much so that when I was a child, I would not go
on. Follow me.
when I was a child, I wouldn't go into the deep end because I was nervous that sharks somehow got through the filtration units and into the pool. And that happened at a far older age than it should have. Let me tell you that, folks. Jaws screwed me up at a very young age. And we were paddleboarding one time off the...
You're an amazing human being.
We were paddleboarding one time off the coast of Maui on, I think it was when you were in the Pro Bowl and we were out there visiting you.
Hell yeah.
And we were staying at in Maui before we went over to Oahu.
Turtle Bay, baby.
Before we went there, we stayed in
Forgetting Sarah
Maui.
Marshall.
And Kylie talked me into paddleboarding in the like little in cove at the resort. And I'm like, everything. I watch Shark Week all the freaking time. And I'm like, this is like the number one way to get eaten by a shark is get on the freaking surfboard. And I'm falling.
Not true.
Yes, it is. It is definitely true. Between that and spearfishing. And I'm on this surfboard and I keep falling off. Paddleboard, whatever.
You see a shark.
No, yeah. I don't see the shark. Fall off. Get onto that thing as quick as possible.
Of
quick
course.
as possible.
It's
Same thing.
safe.
And it keeps happening. I keep falling off because I'm not athletic enough for a paddleboard, apparently. First time ever doing it. I'm about 50 yards away from the beach. So I'm kind of out there, right? A little distance. I can see it,
No.
but I'm like not.
You're not far at all.
Dude, well, on a paddleboard where you can't control yourself, I'm between 50 and 75 yards. Anyways, I'm on the board. All of a sudden, guy in front of me gets just like, goes like this. Like, and I'm like, okay, either he's the like most unathletic human being ever, or something just hit his board. And he starts screaming shark.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not making this up. I got the picture. I got the picture in my phone. I will show it to you afterwards. I just
a picture of what? The shark?
I'll show you. I hightailed in reverse. I don't ask questions. I'm not asking questions. This motherfucker just yelled shark. I am headed inland. And I just go. And Kyle's like, man, where are you going, Jay? I didn't even say a word. I just kept going straight. I was in full panic mode. I'm like, dude, I am not sticking around.
You couldn't even relay the fuck or echo the call? You
She knew.
echo the call?
She should know.
It's a shark.
I got to say, in game time, didn't fall in the water at all. I got to the shore quick as hell, flew to the beach. This guy gets back on the beach. Kylie's like, what happened? I was like, that guy just got hit by a shark. And she's like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, yeah, I swear. And then he finally gets in. And this dude has a full-on like bite print on his board on the back of it. And then I got to sit there and watch the guy evolve the story over and over again throughout the day as people would come up and ask him. It started with like, yeah, the shark hit the back of the board and I fell in the water. And then it evolved to like, oh, the shark hit the back of the board and I gave him the people's elbow as I came down on top of the shark.
I fucking showed that shark. Don't ever fucking bite my board. Yeah,
everybody kept buying him drinks and the story just kept evolving. But
oh man, that's
dude,
golden.
It was terrifying. And then went to the same resort and I'm there with Bo Allen 2 years later.
No, not again.
I'm snorkeling.
Why the fuck did you go? There's one area I'm not going back to it.
But he talked me into it.
There's no way I'm going back to that exact.
They told me when it happened, they've never seen a shark.
Haven't seen it since
They said they've never seen one. The next time I'm in the water.
It's a resort, Jason. They have to tell you that.
I got the goggles.
If word gets out that they got sharks right off 50 yards off of the fucking shoreline, nobody's going there.
Dude is spearfishing right over here. Goggles on. I'm just in my zone, looking at turtles. What do I see? I about shit my pants. I'm not. There was a guy spearfishing. There was a fucking shark, and it was not like it wasn't a great white, but it was one that was big enough that it could mess your leg up or something. I mean, I'm not messing around with that. So hightailed in reverse. Didn't say nothing to Bo Allen either. I see sharks. I'm not giving you a chance. I mean, Bo's a juicy guy. That shark would choose him over me probably.
We ever go fucking snorkeling, man, and I just see you booking it. Oh my gosh, man.
Dude, I was terrified. I'm not going to lie.
Just seeing this is in my head is fucking hilarious.
So yeah, I'm done snorkeling. I'm done doing all that nonsense. And I'm definitely not going into space.
You just got to go in a submarine so the shark can't get you.
Listen, I don't know what the sharks are in space that I got to be worried about, but I ain't going up there.
You talking about the aliens? Aliens ain't gonna fuck with you. All right, man. Well, shout out to SpaceX. Jeff Bezos, hit me up if you need somebody to go to space.
You can do the podcast live from space.
Dude.
I'll do it down here.
Dude, let's do it.
Up there.
Let's do it.
Dude, it would actually be pretty cool. You go up in space and we can show all the people that think the earth is flat that it's actually round.
I'm in.
It would be a good service. Finally debunk this. I mean, yeah. All right.
You don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's keep this thing moving to some fan mentions of the week. For this week's edition of fan mentions, we're bringing back fan art. That's right. We got a few of the 92%ers to send us some cool stuff that you guys wanted us to see. First user is Drew. Drew this. Nice play on your name and the words there, Drew.
Nice name, user.
Posted an incredible drawing of Jason on the Club 92 fan feed.
Dude, that is a good photo.
In quotes, I finished this illustration of you, Jason. Next is El Trabador. Dude, that should be your fucking like profile picture, dude.
Is this what I really look like? Or is this way better than what I look like?
That's what you look like when you were on the like wearing the mummer's suit and fucking screaming on the podium. I feel like this is what you.
That's what I look like?
100%.
I got a good yelling face.
Yeah, no, you can. There's a lot of fucking emotion in that thing. Look at the fucking eyebrow and that's intense.
Well done, Drew.
You don't want to be the person on the opposite, on the receiving end of whatever you're saying right there. I've been there before.
Yeah, I definitely saw this before the game. I don't know if this played into any subliminal messaging that happened in the game, but I was a big fan of it. So well done, Drew. Well
fucking done. Up next is Batsy Crazy on the New Heights Reddit page shared a photo of their creation and wrote, I custom made sexy Batman and Big Yeti in Funko Pop world. So this is pretty sweet with the New Heights light that you guys can purchase.
Am I that out of touch? What is Funko Pop?
Funko Pop, I mean, they're just like little collectors, little collector items. I'm pretty sure they're all.
I dig it. If this is what they all look like, I'm in. That Big Yeti, I want that.
They all look more like you. The head is more like that.
Like the Batman?
Yeah. I think they're both great though. These are pretty fucking sweet.
I want that. That Big Yeti needs to be on a Christmas tree.
That does look like an ornament. Yeah. That thing looks sweet.
Dude, if I could get a Big Yeti tree topper and just had the Big Yeti on the top of the tree holding a star, that'd be an ornament for me.
Now what you're doing is you're manifesting it by saying on the right show, you know?
Yeah.
92%ers, let's figure it out.
They gave me Dippin' Dots last time. Somebody will figure out a way to 3D print a Big Yeti with a star.
Heck, might need a ignition lab out here.
Hey. All right, it's time for No Dumb Questions. Moving on. It's time now to answer a few not dumb questions because there's no such thing as dumb questions, just dumb people.
All right, now.
That's right. No Dumb Questions is brought to you by our friends at Accelerator Active Energy. It's so much better than passive energy because it activates and it accelerates and it energizes and it hydrates. Accelerator Active Energy is available on Amazon.
All right now.
Just like everything else.
Killing it.
From at Hannah McDougal 9182. No Dumb Question. Swifty here in parentheses, just stating that she's not a 92%er. What is on the wristband that the quarterback wears, and what is on the massive sheet that the coach holds all game? Looks like a lot of words. It is a lot of words, Hannah, and it's very confusing.
It's ironic that you asked what both of those things were because they do have something in common. They have the plays on them.
There you go.
That's right. That menu card that you see the coaches wearing, well, that's exactly what it is. It's a list of all the plays that we have kind of separated and organized in a way that the coach can call them according to the situations that's at hand. So whether it be a first down, second down, they have plays specifically in the game plan for their first and second down. And that goes with third down, third and short, third and long, meaning third and 2 versus third and like, let's say 10 yards plus, third and 2 yards, third and 10 yards plus, if I'm making any sense.
I just don't like the layout of the sheets when I see them. I think that I don't really understand them. Like, I think maybe if I understood it more and I actually went through it with one of the offensive coordinators, I would get it. But whenever I get it to be like, oh, what's that third down run again? What's it? And then I get it and I have to like find the third down. I'm like, why don't you just have like it color coordinated? And some of it is color coordinated. I don't know. It's confusing to me. I can't find it.
It's not confusing at all.
It's not?
It's not. It is so labeled and clear cut. Exactly. Like third down runs is 100% a section in there if you guys have it. It's over by where the runs are. Like you'll see like first, second down runs, goal line runs, short, third and short runs.
Yeah, but I would think like the third down would all be like in the same area, so that you don't have to flip to the pass section to get to the third. You know what I mean?
You just don't like that
it feels
it's separated
weird.
and run and pass.
Yeah, it just feels like, I don't know. It feels like it's very segmented and it's hard. Whatever.
It's not.
So I am curious about the quarterback wristband because I've never.
You never looked at it?
No.
Sometimes to get a play call in, it's just easier to say a number. I would assume that's what it's for.
Yeah, they're usually longer plays where there's like a lot of words.
I don't know. I think it's different in every room. It's the wristband is to help the quarterback on whatever he's having trouble with.
Like, listen, I get that we want to be creative, and I'm not a fan of the wrist. If you have to read the play, I feel like there's a 0% chance we're going to be efficient at this play.
That is so fucking true. I don't think I've ever seen Pat actually look at a wristband.
I mean, we do it all the time, and sometimes it's successful, sometimes it's not.
Maybe it's if like the play, because you only get to talk in the microphone up until about 15 seconds on the play clock, right? Maybe it's just like a quick way to get to play 35 instead of trying to say the whole thing. Yeah. I mean, I get it, but I just think it should be like this. It should be get the play 35. It should be like a look, and then it's like, all right, it's double right after, you know what I mean? But if you're like going like this and you're like, F mode to trips right, like all this stuff, I'm like, dude, you know what I mean? Like, I just hope you can read the defense faster than that. Yeah,
dude, I cannot stand when the play call sounds like a short story. He's like, F move to trips right, Z shift,
okay,
94, waggle, kill, alert, this.
You don't like the alerts?
Yeah, the end.
Dude, the alerts are home run shots, dude.
Yeah, the end.
That's
No,
the best.
I don't like when it starts off once upon a time, F mode to trips right. Then, like, it's just too much. Like, just I feel like if it gets that long, it just needs one word, and everybody needs to know what that one word is. What are we running? We're running freight train right. You know what we're doing.
Got it.
Got it. Perfect.
Concept. Easy. That's all you had to say. It's freight train right.
Freight train right. It's got all that built in.
Yeah.
Don't got to do all this verbiage. I don't know.
You do know.
It's way harder than what I'm making it out to be. Especially when guys don't get that rep.
Basically, there's abbreviated plays on the wristband, and all the plays are on the call sheet. As Chiefs Kingdom has made fun of Coach Reed, and has actually put like a Waffle House like menu in his hand. I think
it does. I mean, it's laminated like a Waffle House menu. It's not far
1,000% laminated. Yeah, you can't get that thing wet, man. Won't be able to read it.
All right. Well, that was good. Yeah,
that's a solid question. That was a solid question.
Thanks, Hannah.
And all now I know that I can read a fucking chart better than Jason can.
For sure. I can't. I look at that thing. I'm like, well, okay, what are the first and second down runs we're trying to get to this drive? That's all I give a fuck about.
It says it right there. And all right. You're hilarious. All right. Moving on.
From Thomas Mulholland. This one is for Jason. Before you snap the ball, what is it you're pointing to and yelling about?
Every play, he's just out here just fucking, yo.
So on every
rip it, listen.
Every offense, the blocking scheme needs to be communicated. So depending on the play, and different systems do it differently. There are some systems where the center will point where he's going. There are some systems where the center is pointing out the mic. There are some systems where the quarterback is pointing out the mic.
Those of you that don't know who the mic is, he's the middle of the 3 linebackers.
Correct. But Mike can also be it's really just the middle of 3 birds, because if you have weak rotation,
3
now
birds,
the Mike is the Will or the Sam.
Anybody.
Yeah. Anyways, so without going down that rabbit hole, all of the plays in the rule book have
He said rabbit hole
assignments.
about 10 times today.
I'm a big rabbit hole guy. Without going down that gopher hole,
Nice.
every play in the playbook has a set of rules. For instance, 2-jet protection. The offensive line is responsible 4 down in the will.
Classic 2-jet protection.
And based
Jordan
on
Mailata teaches that one.
Based on how you're teaching it as an offense, the center might say, hey, Mike is 54. That means we have the next one over from the Mike, which would be the will. So everybody knows that we're responsible for 4 down in the will. Some offenses would just be, hey, just go point the will out. Hey, Will is 36. All right, then we got the 4 down in number 36. You can also sort that. There are different calls that indicate how you're blocking those guys on pass plays. It could be a sort protection, which means you're kind of blocking more. You're responsible for more people than there are blockers.
Sort protection. Let me write this down.
So if there's 3 blockers, you're sorting out 4 potential players. There could be a man protection, which is 5-0, which you have all 5 guys on the line. There's a lot of different things. But anyways,
Mike, and you said Mike, Sam.
Without going down that snake hole. Anyways, all of this communication is just to set the blocking arrangement so that everybody knows who they're responsible for, and you yell it so that everyone hears you.
54 is Sam.
That's it.
Nice. So you point and yell. So everyone's on the same page. Got it. All right. Well,
perfect.
That's what he's doing. He's pointing and yelling.
I hope that helped, Thomas.
Yeah.
From Barely Contessa. No dumb question. Did you guys have a part-time job in high school? If not, what kind of job did you want to have? I had no part-time jobs in high school. I had played sports and music. You did?
And it was to chaperone kids. I was a camp counselor.
Well, I guess I did that too. You talking about the high hockey rink? Hockey camp?
Well, you did the hockey camp. I didn't do the hockey camp. I did the basketball camp. I was next door.
Nice. I guess that's kind of a job.
100% was my first job.
Did you ever cut people's grass for money? Or rake leaves?
No.
I think I shoveled snow one time. I don't know if we did that together or not. No?
Dad saw me raking leaves and mowing the grass one time, and he said, "Boy, you better get paid by the hour." So manual labor ain't in your. I'm just like, come on, Dad. It's our house. All right. I'm not doing a job for somebody else. I'm doing it for your fucking jabroni ass. It's different. It's different. I'm taking my time because I don't give a fuck.
That was Dad's favorite line. He'd be like, go out there and mow the grass. Why don't you mow the grass? What do you think I had you for?
And we didn't have the fucking starter up fucking lawnmower. All right, we had the little blader. Yeah, the thing that comes on 2 wheels.
Dude,
and
apparently they're more efficient now. It runs efficiently. Ours would clunk up. You'd have to go over it 3 or 4 times.
There's no way that's any different than what
somebody
it was
told me they're pretty good now, but
no, it doesn't matter. You let the grass get as high as Ed Kelce did, and that shit ain't fucking mowing through nothing, dude. You're just going over the same spot. God fucking damn it.
Can this one piece of grass, please?
Why can't this one piece? It can't get caught.
It just keeps going down. And it pops back up like Alfalfa's little freaking haircut.
They talk about a fucking workout.
Did you have any part-time job? Everybody knows about your part-time job in college. You were a telemarketer.
Yeah, dude. Well, it was like survey taker. I don't know about telemarketing.
Okay, survey.
I wasn't really marketing anything. I was just trying to get people's opinion on Medicare in Southern Ohio and Northern Indiana and Eastern Kentucky. Which is down here. Nah, we don't like that. It was a fuck situation. I couldn't do it for too long, but nor did they want me to do it for too long. My list was way shorter than all the other people that were taking surveys. They're like, well, she's over here has 20 surveys done today. Travis, how many do you have? Nobody's answering the phone.
You guys are paying me by the hour. I've got 5 done.
that's good. Oh man, I did bouncing for one day, and then I didn't necessarily get fired. I had to quit. Butch Jones told me I had to.
He told you to stop.
Yeah,
where were you a bouncer at?
I was a bouncer. I don't want to name the club. It was a downtown spot at Cincinnati.
Yeah, that was the only part-time job that I would consider I've ever had. Like, I was a bouncer one off season a summer. Me and a bunch of other offensive linemen worked at McFadden's down in
you and a couple others
downtown Cincinnati, which is no longer there, I don't think. R.I.P. McFadden's.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah, and the first thing they said is like, we don't want altercations. We just want people to behave. Your job is to not only preserve the peace, right? Separate, diffuse situations. They made it very clear they do not want altercations. And then on top of that, another part of our job was to clean the floors. So like if somebody broke a glass, we had to get the mop, sweep it up, get the floor back to being danceable. That was kind of the gig. And
what a fucking job, man.
They told us firmly, we don't want altercations. But one of the other guys that bartended with, or that bounced with me, was a big fan of altercations, and he became a bouncer because he wanted altercations.
One of my favorite people.
And I still remember vividly, there's this guy walks over to the back hallway where we all know there's not a bathroom, but a lot of the patrons thought that there was a bathroom back there. And we see it, and I'm like, my buddy looks back there. He decides, hey, I'm going to go check it out. He walks back there, and all of a sudden I hear a commotion, and I'm like, yo, what just happened? I had to kick him out. I was like, what'd you do? And we went back to the security footage after that bit of security. And of course the guy thought there was a bathroom over there, but there's not a bathroom over there. So what do you do when you're drunk and you think there's a bathroom someplace and there's not a bathroom there? You just start relieving yourself where you're at. And this is like in a back hallway by an exit. And the former bouncer walks up to him and looks over his shoulder, sees what's happening, taps him on the shoulder. And the guy says, what? And he's like, man, what the fuck are you doing, man? And the guy says, I had to go. He's like, you're damn right you do. Grabs him, throws him down in his own piss, proceeds to mop up the piss with the guy, and throws him immediately out the exit.
You got to clean the floors, man.
I mean, it's part of his job.
Part of the job.
So he decided to mop it up with the guy and then throw him out the door. Anyways.
Oh, man.
That's it for No Dumb Questions. Let's get to some of these bold topics from week 9 around the NFL. Starting out with maybe the hottest bold topic, which is Chiefs-Dolphins playing in Frankfurt, Germany. That's right. The Chiefs beat the Dolphins 21-14 in a game that ended up coming down to the wire across the ocean, the Atlantic, that is.
All right, now.
Before we get into the game, how was Germany?
I'll tell you what, man. It was a pretty cool experience. I just like getting out of the house. Something that you're not too fond of, but I do enjoy just like seeing new places, new ways of life. I thought it was one of the coolest parts about going to Cleveland Heights was how much of a melting pot it was.
Yeah.
So getting to experience someone else's culture and how they're living, went out there, had a few schnitzels, both a chicken and a pork one.
Nice. You have any pretzels?
More on the chicken side. Pretzels tasted like pretzels. Not going to lie. I wasn't like blown away by them.
German beer?
I had some Pilsners.
Pilsners.
I did have some Pilsner, man. I had a few of them, man. It was nice. It was delicious.
Nice. Kept it light.
They had a bunch of obviously every spot we went to had its own like bar Pilsner. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you go to like a stereotypical
I
German
forget the area
beer
that
garden?
we went.
But like, was there a place that you went where there were like picnic tables, essentially, as far as you could see, with steins that they would bring to the picnic table?
Exactly.
Okay.
But it was dope. Went to a restaurant, had like I said, had a schnitzel, had a Pilsner, and then went to another one, saw a few guys playing darts, wanted to get in there and like see what I had, and realized quickly that I could not fucking compete with these guys. These guys
they were on point.
Real fucking good. Like,
there you
fucking,
go. Yeah.
Real
They
good.
brought their own
That is
darts.
one thing I have always wanted to do is go to a darts championship in
Dude,
Germany.
let's do it. Me and you.
Dude,
Are there
oh my
teammates?
gosh.
Are there team darts?
Have you seen these? Have you seen these matches?
180! Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. The power, are you kidding me? I'm a big darts fan.
Electric, dude.
We used to play darts all the time at Woody's. I ran shop at Woody's.
Dude, there's nothing better
Darts
than
for
seeing
shots?
somebody get just
I was the best darts player at Woody's. Which was not saying much because
it's real. I don't know what it's really saying, actually.
yeah. I mean, they were house darts. I wouldn't even play with.
You didn't throw a dart into a guy's neck. You're really good. Like,
you didn't miss the entire board and hit the wall behind it.
He would get just that one guy like, oh, there's nobody getting drinks over here by the bar.
Yeah.
And then stand by that fucking board and just have darts flying right by your ear.
Dude, it was a tight window. Very tight.
There's nothing more electric than seeing a dart go into
somebody's
back or shoulder.
Dude, it happened a few times.
100%.
And then every time somebody would get drunk and then put their hand on the dartboard and you'd be like, I don't know why you think this is cool.
What?
You want a dart in your hand?
Is this impressive?
Yeah.
What
are you gaining from this?
I'll throw it, but
like it's not even
I don't
like
get why you're doing this.
The amount of faith you have in anybody in this bar after doing shots all day to not hit your hand is just ridiculous. I don't know what you're gaining. Yeah, I'll throw it.
God damn. All right,
I'll throw it. Yep, sorry, I missed. Whoops.
Yeah, man. We got to get back to the natty and play some darts at Woody's, baby.
But yeah, dude, maybe that's the retirement gig. We just start playing darts. Take on, I think the Power is one of the guys that's a big time darts. He might be retired by now, but
dude, those dudes are so fucking good.
We always played cricket. We didn't play 501. Anyways, we're very much digressing. Did you learn any German?
No, I didn't learn any German.
Did you go to see any like German sites?
I'm still trying to learn English, Jason.
Like, did you see any historical sites?
Sightsee. No, I didn't do it.
You didn't go to like a church or
was
like
there to watch a football game or play a football game, Jason.
You watched and played, I guess.
God damn it.
All right. Well, I guess let's talk about the game then. What was the crowd like?
Dude, the crowd was so electric. I know. I want to go back and like see the Frankfurt soccer team or the football club actually play. It was electric. You could tell that they were enjoying seeing, two of the best teams in the AFC go at it, and they were getting excited for both sides. I mean, it was definitely a Chiefs home game, but when the Dolphins started to kind of rally there in the second half, you started hearing some Dolphins chants, and it started to get pretty rowdy. And as the game got tighter and more intense, you could feel the crowd get into it, man. And thank you for everybody that came out in Frankfurt, man. That you guys made that quite the experience for a kid from Cleveland, man.
Yeah, Frankfurt was into it, man. It was pretty awesome watching it on TV. I don't know if you know this, but the referees were like speaking German on some of the calls they had early on. Like I forget what they called a false start, but I thought that was neat.
That's pretty cool.
All the fans were really into it. All those London games, typically you don't see like that much support for the teams that are playing in it.
There's not like a diehard like.
Yeah, like it's almost like an all-star game where you see fans from all over the place,
and they just cheer.
I felt
for
like
football.
Frankfurt was a little bit differently. Like there was a lot of Chiefs fans there.
They were pumped,
there was a good amount of Dolphins fans there. Like it was a surprisingly hostile environment for.
There was a lot of red in the stands.
Yeah,
I was expecting it to kind of be a little more universal, which there definitely was. Like you saw jerseys from all over the place, but for the most part, though, the Chiefs were well represented. Yeah,
the broadcast was awesome, especially with my man Rich Eisen doing the play-by-play.
Yeah, I got to see him on our Friday practice. I got to see him come down, man. It's awesome.
He killed it, man. He's so electric every time he does it.
What can't he do?
Did you have any jet lag or anything from how far is the flight to Frankfurt? Did you guys fly straight into Frankfurt?
I don't get jet lag, dude. I sleep like a baby on planes, so I'd never lose sleep.
What was the hour though? How far is it?
I think it was like 8 hours from Kansas City. 8 or 9 hours from Kansas City. 8.5.
Did you guys get a bigger plane so you could get like the lie down flat seats?
Yeah, I mean it was like a what is it? Virgin Airlines.
I think that's an airline 100%. For sure.
It was Virgin Airlines flight. We were lucky. The coaches took the seats in the back this time with their wives, and they gave the players a chance to lie down.
How nice of them.
Dude, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to be in the back of the fucking plane
Yeah.
like we did in London. And sure enough, this time
They
around.
gave you guys first
they let
class.
us- yeah. Well,
Maybe that made the difference. It was a tight game.
Sure
Maybe that made the difference.
I'm telling you.
Well, Andy had one of the best quotes before the game when he was asked about playing overseas in Germany. And Coach Reed was quoted as, "I've always said, if we can get all the countries to play, we wouldn't have wars. We just play football." Hey, I didn't know the Big Red was so much about peace.
All right now.
I love that, though.
Come on now.
That's a great quote.
That is pretty good, man. And it was actually very cool. I kind of had a moment before the game. I looked over at our special teams coach, Dave Tobin.
Yeah.
I looked at him, I was like, "Coach, think about this, man. About 50, 60 years ago, this shit ain't happening. Like, it's pretty cool to see, there to be some type of war or some type of, hatred towards each other, or some type of, difference, and to be able to, down the line, bring it together for some entertainment." I thought it was a pretty cool to actually kind of sit there and think about it there for a second.
It does feel like during the anthems and like right before the game that feelings like that come in. So
Just gets a little bit more emotional, man.
yeah, that had to be intense. That's awesome. Well, let's get to the game. All first half offense. You guys got out to a quick start with a 7-play, 75-yard drive that ended in an 11-yard Rashee Rice touchdown to start the game. And later, a 13-play, 95-yard drive that ends in a Pat Mahomes to Jet McKinnon score to put you guys up 14-0. Let's talk about the touchdown a little bit. You were playing a decoy role.
A decoy roll.
Is that what it was called?
There's no way we're just blatantly saying, "All right, Travis, you're going to go over here and just be a decoy." It's a part of the progression. And if I get open, I get open. Or if, I can grab a few guys, then I'll grab a few guys. But I'm always trying to get open. I'm never trying to be a decoy.
Well, the Dolphins definitely bid on the decoy. 3 Dolphins defenders are on the Big Yeti, which freed up Jet McKinnon.
The play was actually drawn up for me.
It was drawn up.
That play is meant for, him to go through his reads and kind of read through me, essentially, as the first read.
And then when everybody stayed on you, that's why the Jets opened there in the flat.
Hey, he was like, "Why are there 3 people on him? There's 3 people running with him. There's got to be somebody else open." And sure enough, he knew exactly who was going to be open. Yeah, on third down, they just, throughout the game, it kind of felt like they were either going to have a bracket or some sort of man hold defender waiting for me on the other side, knowing that I have an ability to not really run away from guys, but take their feet to where I can, create some separation across the field or get them thinking I'm going across field and go the other way. So it's just, being dealt with the cards that I'm being dealt with. That's just frustrating, but at the same time, it's football, man. You got to just trust that everybody else around you is going to get open and going to do their job, man.
Well, Pat Mahomes is certainly doing his job in the first half. He finished 14 for 19, threw for 147 yards, 2 touchdown passes. But those 14 points would be all the offense put up the rest of the game. In the post-game interview, Pat talked about the offense. We can be a lot better as an offense. I think if the offense gets to where I think it can be and where we can be, we'll be a hard team to beat. Yeah, what was it like going against the Dolphins defense? What were they giving you trouble with in the second half that kind of stalled things out, you think?
Well, I think teams with really good DBs means that they're going to find ways to kind of bracket coverage you. When you have smart DBs and guys that can play, can kind of read routes or kind of read concepts, and just have an idea, it's going to make it challenging when they run their zone coverages. So that's kind of what they were doing on first and second down, was playing their prevent, keep it all in front, don't get beat deep, and make you drive down the field. And with a team like that, you got to have the run game, and that's just, I think, why we were so successful in the first half, is because we were running the heck out of the ball, man.
Yeah, you guys were really getting after it.
Papa Checo, man, he was downhill, and kind of put it on our O-line to be a physical, dominant team, and they showed up, baby. They showed up.
Second half was dominated. Well, first half and the second half. The defense was dominating, as they have been the whole season.
Damn, it's good to have a good defense, man. Fuck. I'll tell you what.
Dolphins obviously have been heralded for their high-powered offense, almost setting an NFL record not too long ago against the Denver Broncos. But they struggled in this one. The Chiefs D shut the Dolphins out in the first half. It's the first time that's happened to the Dolphins in 40 games.
Damn.
Yeah, even predating Mike Daniels' time there. Held both Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle to under 100 yards receiving. There was a clip of you catching up with Tyreek after the game, attempting to do a jersey swap. What was it like seeing Tyreek on the opposing team for the first time?
I mean, I think you said it. We kind of talked about it, man. That dude is fucking, seeing him live, he's got to be the best ticket in the NFL.
Dude, it's crazy.
Seeing that dude live is the most exciting thing you can see in the NFL.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. And you put him with Waddle and all the other speedsters that they have, and damn, that's a damn good and exciting offense to play in, I'm sure. But with that being said, man, you don't always see success stories when a guy leaves an organization like Tyreek did, and man, it's just good to see him. You know, it seems like he's still enjoying life the way that we know him to, and sure enough, he's looking like he's going to break the NFL record for most receiving yards in the season, and couldn't be happier for him, man.
Yeah, I don't think it matters what team he's going to be on. He's probably going to put up some pretty good numbers because he's an absolute freak. Yeah. And
I don't think he ever got the credit he deserved as being the best receiver in the league when he was here. I think him going to Miami and doing essentially the same thing he was doing here and then taking it up a notch, he's finally being regarded as the best receiver in the league. And, I think that was something that he always knew in his heart he was. And we always were telling people, but it's good to see now. Yeah.
And you're seeing the Dolphins do a lot of similar things that Big Red did with him, where they do all the funky motions. They do things to really make it hard for you to locate where he's at. The crossing routes off the play actions, like all these things that he was good with the Chiefs, he has still done. And to some extent, he gets an opportunity to do even more in like this type of offense where they're already doing crazy motions nonstop. But Tyreek, I think he was happy to see Big Red, as we all saw before the game. He snuck up behind him and gave him the old Pillsbury Doughboy poke.
Classic,
it was you could tell it was two kindred spirits coming back together for a moment there. Chiefs D finished the game with 3 sacks and 2 forced fumbles. One of those forced fumbles resulted in a touchdown, and it was probably the most exciting play that I might have seen in a while. I mean, that was wild. Whenever you get a lateral, it is going to be an excitement.
Damn, that shit's electric, man. It makes you want to lateral every fucking play.
So, does Coach Spagnuolo, is that what he's preaching? He wants guys to lateral the play on.
You know what? I'm not in those meeting rooms, but that looked like that was pretty natural. And granted, guys have been. I at least assume you'll see it more at this point when DBs intercept a pass. Like, I feel like I've seen more laterals off of interceptions or like fumble recoveries or something.
For sure. Well, you know who made it big for a while was Ed Reed and the Ravens defense. Like, I feel like
they would try and literally lateral it just to Ed Reed.
Well, I think you're right. Yeah, they would try and get the ball to like the most athletic guy. And I think there was a purpose behind it, because back then the offenses weren't putting up as many points. Their defense was clearly like the leader of that team. So they really made an emphasis of like trying to score on it, turnovers. And it was always exciting. And I loved watching that stuff. And I don't really remember them botching them when I was watching it. Like it was
always,
it was pretty successful.
It was always what you saw on Sunday, and that was Brian Cook taking it to the fucking house, baby. Dude. UC's fine.
Yeah, there we go.
It's both of them. That Cincinnati to Cincinnati connection there. Mike Edwards is also from Cincinnati, the city.
He's from UC as well.
No, he's just from the city. Didn't go to UC. From the city, though.
Well, yeah. Cincinnati connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, always big when you score before the half. So, yeah, Cook's first career defensive touchdown.
Arana.
The Chiefs' defense also came up clutch at the end of the game when Miami had 2 different chances to potentially tie it. It did get pretty competitive there towards the end. The first of those drives was disrupted by a huge sack for a loss of 11 yards by defensive end Tershawn Wharton.
Turk, yeah.
That's what we call him. I love it. After the game, you were quoted saying, "I can probably tell you halfway through the season that this is the best defense I've ever played with. I mean, yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, the stats are saying
you had some good defenses starting off in KC.
And, I mean, even the first year we won the Super Bowl, this past Super Bowl year, I mean, we've had some great fucking defenses, man.
No doubt.
And early on, I was playing with fucking like our entire like defense was like Pro Bowl caliber. Justin Houston, Derek Johnson, Eric Berry, Tamba Ali, freaking Cali. Who else? Brandon Flowers.
Who's the linebacker? Derek
Johnson.
Derek Johnson. You already say that?
Yeah. I mean, we had some fucking studs. Quentin Demps. We had some dudes that could fucking play some ball now.
I believe when Andy took over, it was either 6 or 7 Pro Bowlers around the defense. Like, it was loaded.
Dude. Nuts. Yeah. And we were doing one-on-ones with them because they were all considered outside backers. One-on-one pass rush.
Yeah, that's fun.
That boy, Justin
Houston. Good luck.
Yeah. Better eat some more cheeseburgers, Kelce. But yeah, no, this defense, and it's not just, the stats and everything and how many points they're putting up. Like, all that is like obviously solidifying them as one of the best, but it's big moments. It's the stops in big moments and key moments that's really like making us win games.
Nice.
And solidifying games for us. And that's when you have a great team, when they're playing their best at their best. And that's why we're 7-2 right now, man.
Yeah. It's a team game, but right now the defense is definitely holding up their end of the bargain. Offense is too, because you guys are 7-2. You guys are winning games.
I was about to say, dog, we coming at. I mean, shit.
No, you guys are getting it done too. There's no question. You got Pat Mahomes, Andy Reid. You guys are getting it done. But Pat definitely he stressed it. I think you stressed it enough. You guys want to get going a little bit more on offense, and with the way the defense is playing, once that thing gets back on track, which I know it will, it's going to be insane. Let's talk about something else insane. Big Yeti makes history. That's right. You are officially the Kansas City Chiefs all-time receiving yards record holder. You broke the record in this game. The record was the record now is 10,941 receiving yards. You passed Tony Gonzalez to become the Chiefs' all-time receiving yards leader. You finished with 14 yards receiving, and you beat the record by 1 yard.
Dude, that's a buns day right there.
It's a heck of a way to break the all-time receiving record.
That's so buns. I should have broke this record like 3 games ago. And I'm just sitting here either way. It is an absolute fucking honor, man. Ever since I came here to Kansas City to, be mentored by the greatest tight end to ever do it in Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah.
To try and fill his shoes every single day and to, reach some of the milestones he's set, like a receiving yards game or receiving yards in the franchise history. It's just an honor to even, be here in KC, knowing that greatness has walked them halls, and I can be a part of that greatness, man. Man,
well, it's been electric watching it, and it's crazy, dude. You're a franchise's all-time receiving yards leader, an absolutely crazy stat.
Isn't that a crazy stat to even think about?
Yeah,
like the franchise, man. I'm an old dog right there.
10,941 receiving yards. How many miles is that?
Yards? Damn, I only know feet.
How much is a mile?
How many yards are in a mile? God damn it. I used to know this shit.
How many feet are in a mile? I don't even know that. It's like 2,000 something?
No way. It's got to be more than that. 11,000 feet?
Okay, 1 mile is 5,280 feet.
Knew it.
Divide that by 3.
No, you got to multiply that by 3.
All right, let's figure this out. We got this. We're doing some analytics right now. 52. What was it again?
6.2 miles.
5280. I'm not cheating with Brandon. Get the fuck out of here, Brandon. So 1,760 feet.
What are you? You're putting it in a calculator. Why is it so hard for you right now?
So it's 1,760 yards or in a mile. So if you take that, if you divide 10,941 divided by that number, you would have how many miles? So 6.21 miles.
Very good.
That might have been 6.22. 6.22 miles if we round up.
I'm out here just running.
That's crazy. That's awesome, man. What Coach Reed was asked after the game about you becoming the franchise record holder for receiving yards in the post-game press conference, and he responded, "I didn't give him the ball enough. What a great player and a good kid on top of that." I don't know if he's just talking about that game or just over the course of your career.
I just love that he still calls me a good kid. Dad, he's just a good kid, you know. The guy's just fucking. You can say whatever you want about him. He's a good kid. He tried to give me the ball. I was either sorry and just buns and couldn't get open, or, football happened and Pat had to go somewhere else with the rock or get out of the pocket, whatever it may be. I know Coach Reed is dialing me up. There's no shortage of me getting dialed up on Sundays. So, we'll keep trying to put up those stats, and who knows, maybe I'll catch Tony Gonzalez in the most receiving yards ever by a tight end when I die, because I still got like fucking 4,000, 5,000 more yards to go.
Pretty incredible that you hold that record. And we're going to wrap up this section with another record that you guys set from the week with the LeBron stat of the game, which is the Kansas City Chiefs are now the first NFL franchise to win a game in 4 different countries. That's right. Germany, England, Mexico, and of course, the red, white, and blue.
Dude, that makes me like one of the only players.
It is.
Because I was here for all 4 of those games.
Who was here for all 4 of those games? Was Pat? Did Pat win in England, or was that Alex?
That was Alex. That was Alex Smith.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of who would be on that team that's still
there.
Long snapper James Winchester might be a part of that.
Go,
it might
James.
Be me and James Winchester, the 2 long snappers on the team.
You guys you're the only player that's been there for all 4. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Way to go.
How about it, man? If I would have scored a touchdown, I'd have been the only player that's ever scored a touchdown in 4 countries, outside of maybe like a Tom Brady.
Way to go, Big Red. Are you blaming Big Red right now?
I'm blaming myself for not fucking finding a way to get open.
What's the next country you want to get to, huh? What's number 5 for the Chiefs?
Damn, what would be a fun country? I mean, Australia would be a fucking blast. They get rowdy over there.
Dude, they do get rowdy. Australia would be fun.
I'm trying to just go to the rowdiest, like wherever it gets fucking
crazy,
like intense. Yeah.
Brazil.
Ooh.
Argentina.
Ooh.
Ireland. Do they get rowdy in Ireland?
Fuck yeah, they get Ireland. I'm in. I'm in 100%. Fuck it. Let's just go to all of them and see which one's the rowdiest. Let's keep this thing moving. Eagles 28, Cowboys 23 in an absolute thriller, a divisional thriller on Jason's birthday.
Hey!
Initial thoughts, big guy?
Dude, it was a crazy game, filled with turmoil and, lots of things going on. It was nuts, and certainly happy we got the win. No doubt about that. Great way to go into the bye with the Cowboys win. No doubt about it.
Eagles-Cowboys, one of the biggest rivalries in the NFL. Eagles are the first team to begin consecutive seasons with an 8-1 or better record. Since the 2005 Colts. Ooh, since the Peyton Manning and Dallas Clark Colts. That's pretty impressive.
Wow. That is crazy.
Not a lot of teams can put,
Patriots haven't done that since
back to back like that. That's pretty good.
Right.
I know, yeah. You would think the dynasty that Brady had.
The Pats or like maybe the Steelers. Like, I'm trying to think of the teams that have been like Ravens. Yeah.
Maybe the Seahawks.
Oh.
When they had their
Seattle.
runs.
Yeah. Chiefs?
Nope. Just the Eagles, man. Eagles and Colts.
You guys have got to have been close to that.
No. Trying to think. I don't think we've ever started 8-1 or better. It was my first year.
You guys are 8-1?
That might be it. No, we went like 9-0.
9-0. That's big. That's a big start.
Then the next year we went 1-5.
It's a big difference.
Fuck. You guys had another strong game on offensive side of the ball, putting up 28 points, man. You guys, all the weapons you guys got. That boy Jalen Hurts is balling.
Yes, he is.
That's right. And the Cowboys defense is a good defense, man. He threw for 207 with 2 TDs and rushed for a touchdown, and now has 33 career rushing touchdowns, tied for Cam Newton, the most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in his first 4 seasons in NFL history.
There we go.
I mean, that's damn good company to be a part of right there. And Eagles converted 2 fourth downs on the opening drive. That dude, Coach Sirianni, just loves fucking running the table, man.
I mean, he said it last week. We start every drive essentially 1st and 9, because if it gets to the 9, if it gets to 1 yard left on 4th down, we are gonna pretty much go for it every single time.
Make sure I tell Spags that.
He knows.
AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, swole Batman and skinny Batman had big games. AJ had 66 yards receiving, breaking his 125-yard plus or whatever it was that he was doing week in, week out. The Cowboys finally had an answer, but so did AJ. He still had a touchdown and 66 yards, and then Devontae came in with 51 yards receiving and a touchdown.
Yeah, baby.
Might not sound like huge days, but I'll tell you what, man, some big-time plays were made. After A.J. Brown's 4-yard touchdown grab, he and Devontae Smith reenacted the famous LeBron and D. Wade. What is that, like a meme, just a famous picture, all the above? Like,
is that what they were doing in this?
I mean, that's exactly what it is.
Nice. They get creative.
Does that make Jalen Hurts Chris Bosh?
Don't you fucking dare.
Dude, I'm just saying. It's what
Don't
it
you
looks
dare.
like they're trying to say. Udonis Haslam?
No. Jalen's fucking Mike Rubio. What the fuck's the guy's name? Fucking head coach. What the fuck's his name? Fucking
Mike Rubio.
Marco Rubio. What the fuck's his fucking name?
The dude Ricky Rubio, who you're referring to, he plays.
No, I'm talking about the coach. What's the coach of the Miami? He's still there. He's a great coach.
You're talking about the film guy, Eric Spoelstra?
Spoelstra. I was way off.
Way off. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. One of the best, most iconic photos of all time of two of the greatest basketball players ever played the game. Well done.
It's good coordination.
Yes. A.J. Brown should have just had LeBron cleats on.
So how does this work? After he scores the touchdown, Devontae finds the camera, and then he assumes the outstretched arms of Dwayne Wade.
So the actual I forget the full play, but essentially they're on a fast break. D Wade throws the no look alley-oop, and LeBron comes in, and then the picture is kind of says everything that I just said. So
yeah, but I'm just wondering how it gets choreographed. Like, does AJ? I guess I can ask AJ.
Does he go? This is the only way to get this answer is to ask them.
Like, they're like, hey, you're gonna find the camera, and then when you find
this
it,
is
then I'll
why
jump
I
up
can't
behind
do
you.
these kind of celebrations.
Yeah, right. There's too much going on.
I did it one time, and it was actually with Alex Smith, who did it one time and never did it again. But we choreographed a potato sack race. It was me, Alex versus the cheetah.
Nice.
We said whoever scores the touchdown, whoever gets the first touchdown gets to win the race. So it's like everybody gets up and you have to like act like you fall down and
yeah, you're doing the thing.
And I won. I beat the cheetah in a race.
Well, but it was set up from the beginning. It was a fixed race.
Yeah, but if you look at it, the cheetah tried.
You think they have a wristband on this? They're like, all right, what celebration are we running? 15.
Not a fucking chance. But ask him.
All right.
The biggest offensive play of the game for some people is Jason. You screaming right in that man's face.
Yeah.
Jason, why don't you tell the people what the fuck you were doing?
I actually wasn't screaming. I was laughing as loud as I could in his face.
That's a laugh?
I was going like this. That's exactly what I was doing. Yes.
You were like bringing him closer with everything.
That's what I was doing.
Jesus.
Yeah. No, that's what I was doing.
That's fucking terrifying. You're like a fucking thrilled villain.
Yeah. I'm not sure which one
crazed fucking psycho.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I kind of blacked out.
Attaboy. Get Bo Allen to fucking carry you home. New Heights Reddit page had some fun with this moment. User Non-Ramen posted a screenshot of Jason yelling and wrote, "No right answers. What was Jason Kelce screaming?" So we have a few one here from the user Boy Wonder. The Boy Wonder. It's about this girl named Bella, and she meets his family called the Cullens. It takes place in town called Forks, and it turns out they are vampires. Oh, okay.
That's good.
This is
Twilight
an inside joke. Yeah, there you go.
Well, if you would have kept your headphones on while we were going through it, you would get the reference.
Nightcrawler 171 wrote, "National Tight Ends Day isn't a real holiday." It is. It is. for anyone that wants to join and isn't a fucking Grinch about holidays. Broken Butterscotch wrote, and I need you now tonight. I fucking need you more than ever. See, that was a good one. That was a good one. Broken Butterscotch.
Well, Dan Band action.
Illustrious Panda 2038 says, I can't get my jeans if I'm at football. Classic. That's probably, unfortunately, Kylie probably felt like he was yelling at him at that point because of frustration that she has to get 4 babies ready instead of 3. Well done. And we appreciate the 92%ers for commenting on that one. There were a lot of, it was a hilarious moment, and you look like a fucking psychomaniac that just loves what he's doing. So I loved every bit of it. There were a lot of holy shit moments in this game, Jason. I was watching the game on ESPN Gamecast, so I didn't see any videos, and the Wi-Fi isn't great over the Atlantic. I don't know if you knew that. So I was nonstop just trying to reload the Scores app and see what the fuck was going on. And I mean, it got close. It got pretty crazy, man. Cowboys tight end Luke Shoemaker's non-touchdown on the goal line. Knee goes down, ball has not crossed. So it's about as legit as a touchdown called back and get, because it was called a touchdown, right?
It was called. That's what I was about to say. It wasn't the best game to follow on Gamecast because there were points taken off the board. There were challenges. There was a lot of.
I had no fun. I was just sitting there waiting, like, God damn it, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it looked when in real time. It looked like a guaranteed touchdown. And then all of a sudden, we're on the sideline. We see Nick throw the challenge flag because it was 4th down, and we're like, "What is he challenging here?" Like, and they said, no, his knee's down. And then we looked up at the Jumbotron, and sure enough, knee was down. So we got the ball on the half-yard line to try and, give a little room and put a drive together. We started out with a little quarterback sneak, get a little breathing room.
All right now.
But, yeah, that was a huge point in the game.
A lot of people don't know this, but that's props to everybody that's up in the booth.
For sure.
So you got coaches that are up in the booth that might be seeing a TV copy, might be seeing, some version of, a replay.
Yeah, I don't know what they get access to.
I'm not sure what they get access to either.
Do they get the same thing the officials get?
For the people that don't know this, there are coaches on the field and there are coaches up in the skybox so that they can kind of see all this stuff, or like, I don't even know what they're doing up there anymore because everything's, I don't know, just more advanced, like technology is more advanced. So I guess you don't necessarily have to be in the booth, but I don't know what I'm even talking about at this point. But shout out to the guys up in the booth for, relaying that to Sirianni, because being on the field, you just don't get to see all the replays or everything in real time. Yeah,
now that I'm thinking about this, I thought Nick threw the flag. Maybe he did, because aren't all touchdowns reviewed? Are you allowed to challenge?
They are all reviewed. They all are reviewed. So that might have just got reviewed.
Call it in from New York or something.
Yeah.
Either way, John Ferrari does a great job, and he's letting Nick know on all of them. So
nice.
Shout out to John. Although I think Nick sometimes, little gunslinger, shoot from the hip. He's going to.
I don't care what.
I don't want to put all of the failed challenges on Ferrari, but
yeah. So you guys go down, put a drive together, do the brotherly shove from your own 1 just to get a 2-yard gaining, kind of get some breathing room there in your own end zone. And sure enough, Michael Parsons jumps on top of the entire pile. Might not be the most effective way to stop the tush push, but it definitely looks like a fun way.
Yeah,
to join.
Wave surfing, tush push surfing.
Boy, that's just the best. Crowd surfing. Dak did step out of bounds on a 2-point conversion, and damn, I know he wants that one back, man. Yeah, with 6:23 left in the fourth quarter, the Cowboys attempted a 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game, which is always, that's a big time moment in a big time game. And I'm sure when he scrambled and extended the ball out for the pylon, he definitely thought he was in bounds with it. So
yeah, he had the room and the space,
definitely wants that one back. And then Tyler Steen's fumble recovery with 107 left in the game. You guys have the ball on your own 32.
The Rook.
DeAndre Swift ends up running into A.J. Brown, causing the fumble, but the Eagles' rookie offensive lineman comes up clutch with the fumble recovery.
I've watched this play multiple times.
Still can't figure out how
I still have no idea how Tyler got the ball. But Steen, Way to freaking go. I mean,
he's down there fighting in the trenches, baby.
I don't know how he got that ball, but my man found a way to get it.
Steen's first career start, huh?
It was. And he did a great job. Listen, it wasn't, you block a Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, they get Osa. They got some good dudes over there on the Cowboys. And
he definitely had a few welcome to the NFL moments for
sure. In the first half, but he settled in really well in the second half. We're all really, really happy with how he played his first game. You see the flashes, you know what I mean? He's got the athleticism. He's got the strength. There are a lot of really, really good plays. And then obviously he's a rookie. He's got some learning moments like we all do. But I mean, boy, did he come up in probably the most important part of the game by whipping a magic trick out by coming out with that ball. So shout out to my man Tyler Steen with the big fumble recovery on a completely botched play. We were running like a slip with
it looked like guys were flying everywhere in the back.
Dude, we were running a slip. We were running like a little AJ go behind it. And him and DeAndre ran into each other. I mean, not the way you want to end a third down, 4-minute drill play.
I've been there. I've been on a few whack blocks and almost hit the running back. That is not where you want to be.
Yeah.
Got to get off the ball. Yeah, the Cowboys had the ball with 46 seconds left, no timeouts. After some Eagles penalties, they find themselves 1st and 5 on the 6-yard line with 27 seconds left to go. And when you're sitting there on the sideline and the team is inside the 10-yard line and you, as an offense, you just know you can't really do much about anything. It's just like,
yeah, I'm like, well, I hope somebody makes a play.
Let's go team. Let's go team.
Man, I wish we would have done better in that 4-minute drill. That's all I'm thinking about.
God damn it.
Like, gosh, if we only would have done this, and this, we could have not. Why do they have the ball still?
Well, Dallas then had a false start, which is probably one of the things you're hoping for, some sort of penalty to pull them back or get them. Yeah. And then took a sack, threw an incomplete pass, had a delay a game, and then finally had a pass to CeeDee Lamb fall short of the end zone, which if you're going to throw the ball in that situation, you got to make sure the guy's in the end zone, I feel like. Reminded
me, it was kind of, who Tom DeTemple came to the game, and he's right. It was very Tennessee Titans.
Super Bowl.
St. Louis 30. Rams throwback style.
30. Can't remember.
No chance I'm getting that one, but yeah. Very similar ending to the game in terms
of 30.
Coming up, 30 like a yard or two short.
Epic. That was like the first Super Bowl I actually remember watching. Like we as I think it was either mom or dad, we went to a Super Bowl watch party.
Did we?
I know I did because it was.
Where'd you go?
I don't fucking remember where. I just remember being at a house and it was like you could see like Rams stuff all over.
Super Bowl 34.
34. I was kind of close. I knew it was in the 30s. I have nothing other than that. We walked out of there with a Kurt Warner Super Bowl mug or a cup. There was like a little party cup.
That's cool.
Yeah, I used to drink milk out of it and hope that one day I could be like Kurt Warner in the greatest show on turf.
You're definitely not Kurt Warner, but you did all right.
Back to the final sequence of the game where the defense comes up big. Lane Johnson was quoted saying he aged in dog years watching that final drive.
Dude, it was nerve-wracking on the sideline. Like you said, when you're out there and you're just watching the defense and there's nothing you can do, it is like, man, I really hope we pulled this out. Come on, boy. Come on.
Well, you guys pulled it out. Any final thoughts after the game?
Obviously, a lot of things to clean up, but to head into the bye week, 8-1, beating the Cowboys, I'll take that those results any day of the week. We just got to clean some things up and, but really happy, obviously.
The NFL gave you a beautiful birthday gift after a long, hard-fought W, and that's a drug test.
Hey!
Because, Jason, there's no way you're playing this game at 36 years old the way you're playing it, man. This guy's juicing.
He's juicing.
He is he's cheating. Mom, he's cheating.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Nah, man, that's, I think I actually got drug tested around my birthday too. I know I got hit around then. I'm not sure if they time it up like that, but it's definitely, it's never fun after a game.
It's the worst time.
That's the worst because
and I get it.
Typically more dehydrated than you ever are. And it's not like you
want to get out of there.
Go. Yeah, you want to get the fuck out of there.
We just want a big game. I'd love to go drink some beers with my friends, but now I got to wait for 4 guys to pee in a cup that are dehydrated and they're not getting it done on time. But I mean, I think it's good because I think they started doing it after games because there are some things that get out of your system quick. So they're trying to make sure that they're getting guys as close to game time as possible. But yeah, it's not ideal for getting out of the stadium. And I didn't even get to see Mom in Orlando when we played not Orlando. Oh my gosh, what away game was that? Tampa. She went to the Tampa game and there was
just took too long doing
took too long.
Couldn't
and I'm
get
like,
to the
Mom,
buses.
I'm not like by the time I'm getting out there, I'm like literally the last one getting on the bus and we're rolling. So
yeah, it
sucks, but whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is. And yes, you have to do it immediately. You have like a 2-hour window, a 3-hour window technically, but because if you're in a away stadium or you know what I mean, you have to do it just about immediately.
I feel like somebody got out of doing it immediately, and I don't know what they did or if it's an option, but they definitely make it seem like you have to do it immediately. But I don't know if that's.
I think if it's an away game and you can't use it and everybody's got to go, it's like, all right, you get on the plane, but you have to do it as soon as you arrive.
Maybe that's probably what it was because it was definitely an away game.
Like when you land, you have to go straight to the facility or straight to a tester and get it done. But either way, kind of comes with the job. And, we like it that way. So it keeps all the guys that'll fucking juice up.
Oh, my gosh.
Fuck. Could you imagine getting hit by a guy who's on fucking.
We've definitely been hit. We've definitely been hit by guys. It's always ironic when, like, you're playing a guy and then, like, 3 weeks later he gets popped and you're like, no wonder he was so strong.
Dude was
my
God. Strongest man in the fucking world.
His hands were so vicious.
They were fucking stones the way he was hitting me. Holy fuck. LeBron's stat of the game, Jalen Hurts is 10-0 in regular season games against teams with a 500 record or better.
Yeah.
Since 2022. That is a fucking LeBron stat if I've ever heard it.
That is a big LeBron stat.
Like we said, if you're in fucking the cahoots, or if you're in fucking LeBron stats, you're doing something right, but that is as LeBron stat as it fucking gets right there. Let's keep this thing moving to bye weeks, man. Congrats on the win.
Yeah, well, we both enter the bye week, ironically, before we both play each other. So midpoint in the season, how are you feeling physically? What are you going to do during the bye week? If I can give you any words of getting that sauna, baby, gets those recovery juices flowing.
You know I'm with it.
Dude, yeah, 34. It was right around 33 or 34 for me where it really started to like change, and bye week's big. So
bye week is big. Be doing a lot of activation. Get these things.
It takes a little bit more to get that motor up and running.
Exactly.
All right, let's get the caffeine. Let's do this hip exercise. Let's get this Theragun. Let's get this band. All right, glutes still aren't firing. All right, let's get it on this machine.
Yeah, all that shit. No, it is fun. How are you feeling going into the bye week?
I feel good. I'm a little banged up from last game, but I think it should be good by the time we're coming out of the bye week. Got some things fun. I'm going to Thursday Night Football in Chicago. Obviously Amazon bought the Kelce documentary, and we were talking when that whole thing was going down about maybe getting out during the bye week to the Thursday night game, and gonna have a lot of fun with all those guys, man. You got Fitz, Sherman.
You already know it's arguably my favorite crew. I've got a lot of favorite crews, but that all together full. Yeah, Tony, Whit,
Carissa,
Fitz, Carissa, you name it, man. They're all Taylor.
Can't forget Kirk and Al up in the booth.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be a good time. I can't wait.
Richard Sherman on there having some fun as well.
Typically, you go to warm places in the bye. We're gonna go to Chicago, a little bit different. But
shots out, baby.
Hey,
little Windy City action.
Yeah, so I'll be there for a day and a half.
That'll be fun though. That's a cool stadium to go to always.
They're trying to figure out a new stadium right now for Chicago. So who knows how much longer Soldier Field will be there. So
who knows what the city's to do?
Yeah,
who knows what the city's gonna do?
But yeah, that's my plans. Anything? What do you got?
I plan on getting his body right. I got a little bit more banged up this week than I was hoping. Which keeps you around and keeps you trying to, get better. I think that I never like to plan things on the bye week. I'm not, because you just don't know how healthy you're going to be, and you don't know how you're going to feel. Whether you're winning or losing, I'm not trying to go and fucking be out and about if we're out here losing. And obviously fortunate that we're 7-2 and where we're at in the season. But I definitely got the future in mind, and got to get this body right and get as healthy as possible going into arguably the biggest game we got on the schedule, and that's the Philadelphia Eagles, man.
The family reunion game.
All right, now let's get into a little Week 9 roundup.
Yeah.
Give some insights on some big headlines from Week 9 in the football world. Jason, start us off, man.
Yeah, well, probably the biggest news from last week is had a head coach firing. Raiders let go of head coach Josh McDaniels. Raiders announced they were firing Josh McDaniels last Tuesday night after just 1.5 seasons with them. After the news broke, there was a story that was released from a team meeting that happened the Thursday before by Jay Glazer, who reported there was a big airing of grievances in the meeting, and players just unloaded on Josh McDaniels. And finally, Josh McDaniels actually had Antonio Pierce, the linebackers coach, get up and speak on behalf of him and the coaches. When Antonio Pierce got up there, he brought up the old Giants team that beat the Patriots, Josh McDaniels' team, in the Super Bowl in 2007. And he said, no matter who we play, we thought we could beat them. We had a game plan that we could beat them. We had to believe that, and that's not here right now. We have to believe it here at the Raiders that we can beat anybody. When Pierce finally finished up his motivational speech, everybody thinks they're great except for Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels then goes over to Pierce and says, don't ever talk about the Patriots like that.
That is such a...
This is a petty ass report. I'm not a fan of... I don't know what's going on in the Raiders locker room. I don't know what happened to Josh McDaniels getting fired.
You don't know if, this could be true. Who knows if it is? I would assume.
Well, even if it's true, the context of it, like, what if Josh was just like, it was like a half-hearted joke. He's like, don't ever talk about the Patriots. Like, who knows how it was said? But regardless, losing football games in the NFL stinks. And, when you're not where you want to be as a team, it's difficult. And, it's not fun in those moments. But I don't read into anything like this and think less of coaches or whatnot, because I know, listen, I've been there. I've been where organizations are at their bottom, and it sucks. It sucks as players. It sucks as coaches. People turn on each other. It is not fun to be on teams like that. And all you can do is do your best to do what you think is right and true, and be there for your teammates and coaches and everybody in that building, and try to not be a guy that's, kind of, either, being a part of the problem.
That's what the Raiders did.
Who knows what led to Josh McDaniels being let go. But, obviously we feel for Josh, and, this is how the league works. And in not surprising fashion, because this happens a lot, the Raiders went out there and got a win.
Yeah, they did. They rallied
How many
behind
times
the
have we
interim head
seen,
coach, man.
Dude, interim head coaches? I would be curious what the record is for an interim head coach going into his first game.
Maybe their first 2 games.
Yeah, like Jeff Saturday won last year, and I'll shout out to Jeff. It is not uncommon for interim head coaches to go out there and get a dub, and the Raiders went out there and got one. They beat the Giants 30-6 under interim head coach Antonio Pierce.
Damn.
And the team was celebrating. There were some happy Raiders in the locker room. Max Crosby, all those guys are cigars.
Some Vegas stogies.
Yeah, they were enjoying it.
Ooh, we just got this stat from intern Brandon. Since 2010, interim head coaches are 15-12 straight up. That's a winning record.
Is that only in
there.
First games, or is that in? That's got to be first games, right?
I would assume it's only first games.
Yeah.
Can coaching changes be enough to re-energize a team at the halfway mark? Raiders are currently 4-5, and they could hit a hot streak.
They ain't out of it. They definitely are not out of it.
They are not out of it, and they got some dogs on both sides of the ball that can wreak some havoc, man.
Sure do.
I hope it stays very Like, it seems like they are really bought in. I would like it to be like halfway bought in.
Not so bought in.
Not so bought in. And Antonio Pierce seems to be having those guys really fucking bought in right now. As they should, man. He seems like a good coach to play for, man.
Well, yeah, we'll see what happens this next week.
We sure will, and we'll see the Raiders twice in the future here. Haven't played him yet.
All right, Stroud boys. Next topic: C.J. Stroud continued his incredible rookie run this week. And the Texans 39-37 win over the Bucs. Man, a lot of defense being played over there. Texans.
Impressive.
Texans,
it was impressive.
Texans were down 37-33 with 46 seconds left in the game. And C.J. Stroud leads a game-winning drive that ends in a 15-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Tank Dell.
Okay, Tank.
Stroud threw for 470 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Damn.
That's a heck of a day. Set the NFL record.
Hell of a day.
Set the NFL record for the most passing yards in a single game by a rookie, breaking Andrew Luck's previous record of 433 yards.
Damn.
Stroud also became just the third quarterback in NFL history to throw for at least 470 yards and 5 touchdowns with 0 interceptions. Taking care of that ball, too.
Yeah, he is.
Man, Stroud boys out and proud.
Yes, they are.
Is Stroud a lock for Offensive Rookie of the Year at this point?
Yeah, fucking seal it up.
Dude, it's
just off of his
unless something crazy happens. I mean, it seems pretty. Who else is in it? What are the other ones? Maybe
running back for the Falcons. I mean, somebody's gonna have to come out of nowhere.
Yeah,
and be a Stroud boy.
Yeah.
How optimistic should the Texans fans be? They should be very optimistic. They got a fucking great coach, and they got a guy that's actually slinging it and taking care of the ball while he's doing it. And it looks like they got a lot of young receivers and a lot of young skill position that can fucking be accountable, man, and come up big in big time moments as they're, having a 46 seconds left in the game, having a game winning drive. I mean, that's big time ball right there. Who's struggling right now is my guy Josh Allen. And he was struggling with this taunting penalty, man. It's fucked up, man. You can't point at a guy.
Everybody loves taunting.
This is so fucking whack. In the first quarter of the Bills-Bengals game, Sunday Night Football, Josh Allen pump fakes a guy, then points at him and laughs. And, got a taunting penalty for pointing at him because you can't point at a guy. It's illegal. It's taunting. You could call him anything you want, but can't point at them.
Yeah, everybody knows you can scream in their face. You can't point at them.
This is so fucking whack. This is so whack. Allen gets called for taunting, and the fans online were pissed, as they should be. One of the weakest taunting calls you've ever seen? Probably. I'm not sure if I've seen too many of them, but
I will say, though, in the referee's defense, this is getting called every time. I'm not saying it should be a penalty. I'm not saying that it's warranted of a taunting penalty. They are going to call you if you gesture in the other defender's area or the offensive player's area, you are going to get a taunting penalty.
So I can stick my tongue out, put my hand behind my back, put the ball over my head like this, but I can't point at you.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. All I'm saying
I think that's so fucking bogus. I can high step and dance into the end zone, but I can't point at you.
If you are high stepping and pointing, it is going to be a taunting. Yes, of course. I'm not saying it should be the penalty. I'm just saying that's what it is. Like, I don't think every holding call is or isn't a hold. I just know what is going to get called a hold 9 times out of 10.
So what's the difference between a guy pointing at you and then a DB going like this, looking at you right in the face?
The difference is you're not pointing at him. The difference is you're not pointing at him.
It's the exact same thing. You're taunting him.
I agree. One is going to get called. One isn't.
100%. I think
so. That's all I'm saying. Like,
it's ridiculous.
This is what I'm saying. It's going to get called. Whether we could debate whether it should be a penalty all we want, but it's dumb. That's all I'm saying. It's going to get called every time.
I don't think
it's a stupid penalty that has gotten called every time.
I just think I think it's bogus. It could be a natural instinct to do that. I don't know.
I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying.
I'm on Josh's team on this. This is bullshit.
All right. Well, moving on from what should and shouldn't be taunting, let's move on to week 9. New Heights Stamp of the Week. As you know, every week we get to the New Heights Stamps. That's where Travis and I each pick our person as the stamp of the week for taking their game to new heights. Trav, who you starting off with?
I'm talking about another Butch Jones product, baby. Woo-hoo! A rocket scientist. My man that doesn't need practice. He can just go in there and just, not even take a rep with the offense yet and find a way to get a dub. And that's Vikings' new quarterback, Joshua Dobbs. That's right, man. Jay Dobbs was traded to the Vikings on Tuesday from the Cardinals, who he was originally playing for Cleveland, got traded to the Cardinals, then got traded to the Vikings, and ended up having to go in against the Falcons. And that's right, had a game-winning touchdown pass. 31-28 victory over the Falcons with 22 seconds left in the game. Finished the game with 158 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and a rushing TD. This guy was putting up points, man. He hadn't taken a single snap or a single rep in practice. He was actually on video taking snaps for the first time from the center on the sideline. Yeah, I think that's that if that doesn't tell you that we don't need to practice throughout the week, I don't know what does. Because he just went out there and got a dub in the NFL without even taking practice. So that's how you take your game to new heights. Shout out to Jay Dobbs for getting my stamp of the week.
Yeah, baby.
Who you got, Jason?
Dude, I got Peter the Cop from Lehigh Valley. That's right. For those of you that don't know, obviously the Eagles-Cowboys rivalry is highly heralded and anticipated in the Philadelphia area. And one of the fans left a clip on sports radio WIP that was so epic that we had to share it in a team meeting.
Sirianni made this bulletin board material.
Yeah, that's right. He put this out there to let guys know how important this game is to Philadelphia. And it did not disappoint.
I have never hated anything more than I hate the Dallas Cowboys. Ever. The only game I look forward to any year, the 365 days, all 4 major sports, is the Dallas Eagles game in Philly. We need to bring this back. I hate the Cowboys. Everyone who loves the Eagles should hate the Cowboys. Hate them, despise them, including the players. Sirianni's a motivator. He's all about culture. He needs to bring that back. He's got to get the team up, the players up, to hate the Cowboys, hit them in the face, knee them in their glory holes, as Jerry would say.
Okay.
You've got to bring that culture back. You've got to get them. Sorry, I'm pulling someone over. You've got to get that back and get them back. This is not just a game. This year especially, it's the division. This could be the home field advantage for the playoffs or not.
Oh, my gosh.
God, this guy was fucking in the middle of this speech was kneeing somebody in the fucking glory hole, man.
Talk about multitasking.
Oh, damn it. I wonder what he did. He run a traffic light? He probably just had a fucking Cowboys fucking bumper sticker. God, that would have been gold.
Well, either way, shout out to Peter for multitasking on the job and getting it done with a WIP rant for the ages on the Cowboys, as well as doing a service to our communities by pulling somebody over at a traffic violation.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was iconic, and it definitely got us fired up and excited to play the Dallas Cowboys. Way to go, Peter!
Okay.
Woo! Before we get out of here, 92 percenters, we wanted to give a quick update on our official New Heights greatest highlight of all time bracket.
Let's fucking go, man.
That's right.
I'm fucking pumped about this one.
If you've been watching the bonus videos that release every Friday, we've been talking about the greatest highlight of all time bracket for the past few weeks. And now we officially have categories for the highlight clips that we will be competing with. Those categories are, you can't do that anymore. That's right. Pretty self-explanatory. Anything that's now clearly against the rules, but at the time was incredibly awesome.
The best. That might be my favorite category.
Yeah, that's going to be the most electric highlights in the bracket. The second category will be Kelce clips. That's right. Anything Jason or Travis, which that's probably going to be dominated by Travis highlights, but dipping into the NFL archives from maybe even clips from Heights High, which I don't know.
Some good old high school football, baby.
Good luck getting the VHS tapes where those tapes are for me.
Home videos. Put into it's going to take a while. It's going to take a few months to get those things.
Third category is going to be fat guys. That's right. All offensive and defensive lineman clips. I'm excited about that.
That's always electric.
Maybe a little Dontari Poe touchdown.
For example,
Refrigerator Perry.
Ooh, what you know about
Some good ones out there. Hey, everybody loves a good thick six now. All righty. And lastly, the fourth category will be big catches. This is where stuff like the David Tyree helmet catch, Odell's one-hander, Julian Edelman's Super Bowl catch.
The electrifying plays. You know it. Yeah.
Catches got to have their own realm of highlights because they're the most electric.
Yeah. All right.
Might be A.J. Brown from last week. I don't know. That was pretty good. But yeah, those are the categories. So keep submitting your highlights if you want to enter the bracket.
Now that you do know the categories 92%ers, this is your chance to submit your favorite clips to be included in the bracket. It has to fall under one of these four categories. Comment on this episode on your YouTube channel or comment on social media at New Heights Show with 1S with your suggestions and what category they fall in. In our next bonus video, we'll start getting to the bottom of what the greatest highlights of all time really look like.
Ooh.
What the greatest of them all is going to be.
Awesome. Well, that does it. That wraps up this episode of New Heights. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel so you know when new episodes are coming out. We don't have a bonus video for you this Friday, unfortunately, since we're both on the bye week. We're going to enjoy our bye weeks. And
enjoy this shit.
We will be back next week, though, to preview the upcoming family reunion game between Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce, a.k.a. the Eagles and Chiefs, that will be played in Arrowhead. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts, and we'll see you next week.
Once again, New Heights is presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S, and thank you to our production and crew. We love you. We thank you. You make us who we are, and we appreciate that. And to all the 92%ers, we love you guys for tuning in every single week. Don't know why you're doing it, but we love it that you do. Until next time, peace.
Hey, man, come on. Get accelerated. Let's go.
God damn it.
Do your thing.
I'm about to fall over. Damn it. Oh. Yeah. I gotta get a roller chair, man.